Hello, my friends. Welcome. Today, we're going to be taking a look at ChatGPT, some of the awesome things that are in ChatGPT 4. We're going to take a look at what I have created to help you build resumes. And I call this the Resume Builder, the Resume Builder system. We're going to take a look at how you can craft a very efficient and convincing resume using the ChatGPT Resume Builder system. So without much ado, let's jump straight into the system. The system consists of an Excel document that you can see with a framework based around the acronym resume. We have R, relevant experience. You put in all your relevant experience. You put the year of the experience on the right. You also list out your education and then your skills and unique points of value. Finally, you put in measurable achievements and excellence or extraordinary points. So I want you to look for a link. I'm going to put a link below for you to download this. You'll be able to get this from the Google Drive, download it and use it to fill in all of the experience, the unique points of value, the measurable achievements, so on and so forth. When you get done with this, I want you to save it. And I want you to jump into ChatGPT. You got to use ChatGPT 4 though. If you don't have ChatGPT 4, you won't be able to use this functionality. So we're going to use ChatGPT 4, and to use this, you need to activate the code interpreter. All right, so we're going into ChatGPT 4. We're going to use the code interpreter, and the way you do that is you activate it, and then you're going to drag the resume right into this box here, as you can see. So I'm going to go to my downloads, and I'm going to drag the resume builder right in here, dropped it in, and I'm going to give it the command. The command is simply build my resume as concisely as possible with this resume builder sheet. Make professional and include any points as you see fit. Okay, when you're done entering that prompt, just hit that enter button and boom, it's off to the races. And you already know how ChatGPT rolls. It's first of all going to read what we have put in, and let's take a close up there. You can see what it's doing is reading this resume builder worksheet. It's going to extract all the information, it's going to analyze the information, and when it's done analyzing the information, it is then going to build your resume. As simple as that. Let's go back and take a look. Whenever you see the green box and the spinning wheel, it means ChatGPT is thinking. It means it is rationalizing what it's seen. It's doing a quick analysis. And it says, I'll start by extracting and structuring this information for the resume. We'll begin with the relevant experience section. So there it is, building out your experience based on what you put in. This could be a very helpful system when you're stumped, when you don't really know how to structure a resume, when you've never been there before or done that. You can use this sheet. Again, I'm going to put a link to this sheet below, and all you need to do is just drag it in. Now, if you don't have the code interpreter, that's okay. Maybe you just have ChatGPT 3. What you could do in that case is just download my resume builder and then fill it in like I showed you, and then you can actually just copy it like this. You can just copy the information like this, copy, and then you can put the information into the system. As simple as that. Okay, so download it, copy it, and then go into ChatGPT, and you can paste it in and get similar results as well. All right, let's see what we've got here. It's extracting the skills section, and you can tell it's still working from the spinning wheel. Anytime you see the box gray, it means it's done working. When you see the spinning wheel, it means it's still thinking. And you can always look under the hood and see what it's doing. It's still compiling some information about the skills. So we'll close that and we'll allow that to do its thing. We'll just wait a little bit for it to be done. And the whole idea is to just save you time, save you the thinking effort, and to let the tool just do all the heavy lifting for you. Now, while that's cooking, I'm going to show you how you can use GPT 3.5 to do similar. This time we're going to be using just the table that I copied. So this is taking its time, and that's okay. Let's jump into 3.5, and I'm just going to Control V it, just paste it in like that. So now I've pasted in the information. As usual, we're just going to put a command here and say, build me a resume based on this for Joe blogs at XYZ Lane. Los Angeles. Okay, phone. So you just put in that prompt, build me a resume based on this, put in your name and details. And of course, this is all fictitious, and then hit enter. The moment you hit the enter button, ChatGPT 3.5 is quite a speed demon, doesn't waste time. Straight away, it spits out a summary and then gives you all of the information that you put into that worksheet, and it spits it out in a very professional and convincing manner. The only thing left is to copy all of this. I prefer to physically copy it as opposed to using the copy button. So I would just Control C, that's copy, instead of using that. I would then open up Word. And after opening up Word, I would just put this into Word, as simple as that. So there's Word. And all you do from here is just paste, use the merge formatting, and just paste it in, and there you have it. There's your resume. Just do some minor formats, and there you have it. You know, however you want to put your name at the top, whether you want to put it in the middle like that, something like this. The address and the phone all on different lines and things like that. And just use a one space, single space, get rid of that. And there's your resume. It's really that simple. All you need to do is space it out sensibly, do a little bit of formatting on your own, and that's the resume. And that's with 3.5. But we already know 3.5 is a speed demon. It does things so fast. However, the reason why I like using 4 is 4 has a more human feel to it. It writes a lot better, trust me, a lot better than 3.5. So 3.5 isn't bad. That's what we're looking at here. Let's take that away and let's go back to 4. So this is 4. And you can see 4 is done right now. There it is. And all we need to do, if we wanted to expand on this, we could just say add the name and address of Joe Public, RST Lane, phone, and hit enter. And let's say give it a command to put it all together professionally. You just speak to it like it's a human and it understands what you want. So there we go. There's the first part of the resume, the name, and you can see it's putting breaks in there so that you know what section is which. And what I'm going to do by the time this is done is put a link below so that you can have both versions. You'll have the version of 3.5, you have the version of 4, and you can compare and contrast, and you can choose maybe even blend both and see whatever works for you, because I know in this day and age it's quite unnecessary to spend hours and hours and hours doing things yourself. So this is just showing you one level of getting your resume done with ChatGPT, but you can actually go a step further. With all of this done, you can put in another prompt. So you could ask it to do this. You could say, build a more robust resume, and we're gonna ask it to add in some additional data. Build a more robust resume with additional dummy data to show points I may have forgotten of a general nature in my positions as an agile project manager or whatever the role was. And we're going to hit enter. So build a more robust resume with additional dummy data to show points I may have forgotten of a general nature in my position as an agile PM. Hit the enter button. And again, you got to just customize this to fit whatever field you worked in, because ChatGPT is very knowledgeable. It's able to take data of a general nature and build your resume out with that. And it's always a good starting point, especially when you're at a loss for what to put in. So there we go. Take a look at that. It's added some lines about Jira and Confluence. And I mean, this is just general data, general stuff that someone in that field should be able to do or should know about. So these are some of the benefits of working with AI. This stuff that you may have forgotten. When you give a prompt such as this, it just helps you the more. It helps you to get into the zone and to remember things that you might have forgotten. So it's pretty much done. There we go. Okay, we're going to just copy everything that we've got. So let's go back to GPT. Let's copy all of this. Copy it all, copy it all, copy it all the way to the top. Yep, did we get it? All the way to the top. I think that's it. And let's see. You want to make sure you've copied all of it. Good. And you're going to, you could right click and copy, or you can do a Control C. They both all do the same thing. And next we're going to get out a Word. And you could do this in any application, doesn't have to be Word, but we're going to use Word. Once you got Word up, just go in there, paste, use the second merge format in, and I would recommend going into paragraph, getting rid of any spaces there. Using a 1.3 or 1.5 is also okay, so that it will be as legible as possible. And you could choose not to have bullets there, so you could get rid of the bullets. Let's get rid of the bullets. Hold down the Control key, multi-select, get rid of those, and delete any of those lines that are not needed. And there you have it, my friends. There's your resume. It's that simple. And just spend some time doing some formats at the top as well. I like using the single for the top there. And there you have it. That's your resume. Okay. So if you have any questions, you could always ask, put them in the link below. If you are stuck with the code interpreter, don't worry about that. Just copy like I showed you and put it straight into GPT 3.5 or even GPT 4. And it's okay for those of you that don't have GPT 4, no big deal. Just Just put it into 3.5, okay? I hope this helps you. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share with your friends, and if you got any questions, I look forward to hearing them. You take care, and bye for now.